The United States and Israel are using human shields. Let me explain. So, if you've been following the genocide of Palestinians in Gaza for the last 2.5 years, you've probably heard this absolutely vile, disgusting propaganda from Zionists that Hamas is supposedly using human shields. In other words, the idea here is that Hamas is placing its military targets very close to civilians. This is completely a lie. As we see these images in Gaza, there are no human shields. It's rather all of Gaza being destroyed by Israel. What's really going on, though, with this propaganda is it helps to try to justify the high civilian death toll. But it turns out it's not Hamas that is using human shields. It's actually Israel and the United States. First, when it comes to Israel, it turns out that the Israeli occupation forces, their headquarters is in Tel Aviv, downtown, surrounded by residential areas. So if Iran were to strike this again, this would probably lead to a huge, certain amount of civilian deaths. Now, when it comes to the Americans, we saw in the early days of this war with Iran, they were evacuating bases in anticipation of strikes. Well, where did the Americans put all their soldiers? They put them in these high-rise hotels, at least what I saw, for instance, in Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates. And in doing so, these are pretty much the areas that Iran has to strike. And this leads to the possibility of a catastrophic disaster where one of these buildings to come fully down. So when it comes to human shields, every accusation the United States and Israel makes is really just a confession of what they're doing already. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and also leave a comment. I want to hear from you. Also go check out my Substack. The link is in the bio. Thanks.